this morning, overnight from Germany.
I was expecting that. Where is it?
Well, it kind of came open, but I salvaged the contents. There was a letter from your great-uncle Wolfgang and a journal.
The package just came open, huh? How'd you like the journal?
Someone has to look after you. You're in trouble, in case you didn't know it.
Yeah, you've been reading my horoscope again, haven't you, Grace?
Just read the journal carefully, Gabriel. Please.
I got it. St. George's books. Oh, Professor Hartridge. I'm glad you called. Did you? Oh, you did. You did. Oh, wait. Slow down. The Agree. Really? You think that's them? Well, you're within a wheel. Ogun Badagree, huh? Well, that does sound like it. Dambala, the snake. That's the wavy pattern at the bottom. Okay. The 1791 slave revolt in Santo Domingo? Well, why would the Veve show up there? Uh-huh. Okay. Look, I'll come over as soon as I can, okay? Relax, Professor. I'm excited too, but you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. Okay, thanks. See ya.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on. I swear you're gonna step into a hole you may never get out of.
Don't look so worried. No one knows what I'm doing. I'm perfectly safe, and I'm getting some great stuff for the book. Besides, there's something about all this. My dreams.
What about your dreams?
Oh, nothing. I'll be careful. I promise. Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave you?
Yeah, I did find something. I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published part of a pattern found around the body. It looks damn close.
You're incredible. All that work.
Forget it.
Okay. Let's check the newspaper.
Times dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Wonderful.
Great. That's just great. Okay, so first of all,
The newspaper clipping describes a ritualistic murder in Congo Square. It includes a rough sketch of a pattern found around the body. The sketch is very similar to the reconstructed Veve.
that sure looks
Gabriel reads through the pages Wolfgang marked. He reads of Gunter Ritter's journey to Charleston as a witch hunter, hired by the townsmen to solve a series of ritualistic murders. He reads about Gunter's meeting with the beautiful slave woman, Tetelo, and of Gunter's tormenting urges for her.
Poor bastard.
He reads of their physical union and passion, and of Gunter's investigation into the murders. The victims were all crew members on a certain slaving expedition to Africa, it seems. The second to the last entry describes Gunter's plan to set a trap for the coven committing the murders. He'd found a name on one of the surviving members of the crew, a man now living in the West Indies. Gunter has spread a false rumor that the man is returning to Charleston. He himself will impersonate a sailor and allow himself to fall into the hands of the coven. Naturally, Gunter has arranged for able-bodied assistants to follow and attack the coven before they can do him harm.
Ballsy son of a bitch, wasn't he?
Gabriel turns to the final entry of the journal.
you can see a full account of Gunther's last case in Gabriel's notebook. Okay. Okay. Can't do anything. Let's talk to Gracie.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
How do you feel about Nolans these days?
I'd rather be anywhere else in the world right now.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Is that a voodoo word?
No.
I don't think so. It's German.
No, sorry. I don't speak German.
Do you have messages for me?
I've given everything to you.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Could you research radar drums for me?
Rada drums? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Tell them it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see where a Rada drum book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I can't think of anything. This guy's really starting to bug me.
No kidding. I have a feeling if he can see us, they can see us.
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
Okay.
Wolfgang's letter says,
Dear Gabriel, please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you, Uncle Wolfgang.
Nope. Me got it. The graphic novel. What's that? Say 2 seconds. I'm just going to say before we do anything. Graphic novel. Okay. Next. What sayest thou, Major Crodwell? Not again. This is the 6th. I say devils from hell are among us. Thou art the witch hunter. Ja, Herr Ritter, as thou requested, and paid well for. I am Major. Yeah, the remake is really great. And I paid well for. I am Major Crodwell, and these God brothers are from the Charleston Council. I trust the journey overseas was uneventful. I was well protected. So shall we be now that thou art with us. Amen. The witch hunter rejects further formalities, turning instead to the gory scene spreading out before him. 'Tis the work of witches, if not the devil himself. I must make that determination, Herr Crodwell. Well, when the witch hunter finally answers, his voice is grim. Ja, it is witchcraft. There can be no doubt. The witch hunter will find the guilty one. Thank you, Jehovah. 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 The sound of delicate footfall quiets the angry men. Into their midst comes one who shines like chop in the bright moonlight night. Elixir, why art thou here? A letter for the witch hunter, master. Give it to me, my child. As their eyes meet, something passes between the witch hunter and the slave. Something like yeah, that. Dear father, I received the missive. Received the missive, Messiah. That makes no sense whatsoever. I know thou art angry, but my journey here was not in vain. The colonists here have stumbled upon a true evil, magic, dark, and old. What the hell is that? Is unlike anything I have seen on these continents. Please write me more about the work in Saint Dominique. There is a pattern around the bodies that recalls the story of those killings. I shall begin to question the local slaves. Do not fear, the talisman will protect me. I only do my best to fill those shoes as Schattenjäger. Beloved father, as though what the? This is fucked up written, as oft told me. We must prepare to sacrifice all. Something. At the end of the scorching summer day spent investigating, Günther Ritter finds himself at the slave quarters of Mayor Crotwell. The sight of family figures is welcome relief. Mistress Elise, might I trouble thee? It is very hot in thy colony. Wouldst thou have some water? It is not my colony. Come inside before you fall down. So are the famous witch hunter? That is why I am here. Why do you do that hunt witches? There are things that should not be. Nah, yes. Yes, witch hunter, there are many things which should not be. Tell me about yourself, Elise. The woman stares at her questioner, unable to fathom his interest. But when his face remains sincere, she finds herself speaking. The bitterness in her voice surprises her. What is there to tell? My real name is Tetelo.